Welcome to the Séance of Blake Manor. We're going in completely blind. Yes, I would like to start a new game, a new adventure, a new mystery. So we're in Ireland.
Mr. Ward!
Well, this is cool.
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
Ooh. We've got a missing lady to find. A really cool art style. Let's see. Let's get in closer. So day 1, Friday. We're at the Blake Manor courtyard at 11 PM. October 29th.
Evelyn Dean, daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean. I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father.
Ooh.
Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death.
Oh my goodness. Thick plot already.
I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Okay, so that's look. And I'm guessing that will take 1 hour. Okay, move faster by pressing shift. You'll move slower when crouching. So we can have a run. We can have a crouch. Oh.
Hello?
They were. They were hidden behind there.
Is somebody there?
Oh.
What in hell?
We've been here 5 minutes and we're seeing things already. It's not looking good for our boy. Yeah, really cool vibes. You can check all evidence you find in the records. Records contain a catalogue of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analysed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Okay, so the washerwoman is the person we've just seen disappear. I thought I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain in front of the manor. Oh, and this tells you you can talk to certain people about it. Okay. Blake Manor, Built on conquered land by Edward Blake in 1655. Document map of the region. A map of the area for several miles around. It's dated but fit for purpose. We've got my luggage. We've got the photo of Miss Dean. A photograph of Evelyn Dean. She looks to be in her 20s. And we can examine this. So we can look at this closely. So maybe something like her necklace will be relevant. Or maybe this. Where there's details, I feel like we need to pay attention. And we can examine our hiring letter. So, our hiring letter, dated October 27th. And that's what we heard at the beginning. So we've already heard this. I mean, that's a lot. That is a considerable amount of money in these times. It is quite a lot. Alright. Yeah, let's get quits in. So we've got a lot of things. There's a little pagoda over there. That looks nice. I think we stick to heading on inside. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Time is of the essence. If you are to solve the mystery of Blake Manor, time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. Okay, so we can't spam everything. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You will be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Okay. There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. You record your goals and progress in the mystery map. Press 1 to access this. Okay. So, you've unlocked a mystery. So this is the first mystery. There will be more mysteries. There are multiple mysteries afoot. You should investigate it. So, Miss Dean's departure. Oh, okay. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. So we received the hiring letter. Is she still at the manor? We are now at the manor. There are 11 pieces of evidence to find. I should ring the bell so I can speak to the manager and check in. Okay. We've got an entertainment schedule. We've got a clock. Jack-o'-lanterns. Private letters. Calendar. Newspaper. I don't know how much time passes when I look at each thing. The Grand Séance is on the 31st of October 1897. Right, let's have a look at something to see how long it takes, like how much. Let's have a look at the entertainment schedule. A listing of all guest activities planned for this event. Okay, so it takes 1 minute. Okay, perfect. Thank you. There are 4 observations. So Monday the 25th, there's a welcome luncheon. This sounds quite nice, actually. Tuesday 26th, 3 p.m. afternoon tea and lawn games, 8 p.m. bridge game. Wednesday the 27th, 5 p.m. 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. horse riding, 2 p.m. parlour games. Thursday we've got archery, elsewise cricket. 8 p.m. divination with Miss Mantovani. 29th, 11 a.m. carriage tour of the land. That was today. Welcome, welcome all mods. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. On Saturday, tomorrow, there's a masked ball. Sunday, we've got a silent dinner. I don't know what a silent dinner will be. And 9 p.m. is the Grand Séance. Talks held daily in the drawing room located in the West Corridor. Information on the talks to be posted outside the room each morning. Okay, so we need to check out the West Corridor. The mass ball is tomorrow evening. On Sunday there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. Grand Séance will take place in the Hedge Maze at 9 p.m. Okay. So that only takes 1 minute, so we've got 60 minutes. So we've got a bit of time. We've got a time to have a look. To have a little look around. Oh no, I want to open that. Book of Poetry. I'm doing very good, thank you. How is your Tuesday going? It's a book about the carved turnips. They are supposed to ward off evil spirits. They're based on Stingy Jack, a drunk who tricked the devil. After a night's drinking with the devil, he convinced the fiend to climb a tree. Then he carved a cross into the tree's trunk, and old Nick was trapped. Jack only let him down once he promised to never claim his soul. When he died, Jack wasn't allowed into heaven for his generally sinful ways. But the devil held true to his word and didn't let Jack into hell either. So he was left to wander the earth for eternity. Old Nick sent him on his way with only an ever-burning lump of coal from hell itself to light his way. To save his hands, he put the coal into a turnip and has been roaming the lands ever since. Supposedly other spirits see the lanterns, think it's the real Jack, and turn for fear he tricks them too. I hear they've taken the tradition in America, but use pumpkins instead. That's interesting. I wonder how true that story is. Like, how true that origin for carved pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, are. I can't see it being as eerie somehow. So read of the paper. A newspaper from 2 years ago talking about a local fair and the positive impact it had on the area. Interesting they keep a notice about the fair from years ago. This is really cool. This artwork is really nice. The Grand Séance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, colour or creed. These liberal séance... what? Séance enjoyers? Would that be a word? I'm not sure. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us through the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. What is going on here? Some attempt to talk to ghosts. That can't be possible. I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person, or an object. I find that really interesting because in this time, during the Victorian period, people were like super into ghosts, and people would hold big seances in their parlors and try and communicate with the dead. And that's why so many of like modern like depictions of ghosts are from that time period, because it's when people were just like crazy for them. So I think it's really cool. Surely all fraudulent and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Dean doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child to stray so far from his sight that she should end up here of all places. Who was this woman? The Grand Séance. So we've got an atrium, cloakroom, telegraph room, manager's office. The local news, albeit an old issue, some pages are missing. What remains are all positive stories. That's interesting. They just took out the negative ones. Alright. Oh, got some flyers. So this just says the same thing as the billboard. Alright. Ding ding. Oh, hello there.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken. Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send word that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
What an interesting fellow. Oh, he like follows me. Creepy. Oh, he's twisted. What if I just ring the bell in front of him? Will he get mad? Oh. Evelyn Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. There's a lot of names here, all signed within the last few days, more than I thought there would be. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Guest sign-in times, a record of who arrived and departed. I notice that Miss Dean did not sign out. Only one guest has signed with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Oh, that's interesting. That if someone couldn't read, or read or write, they would just have to put like an X or something like that to note that they were here if they couldn't read or write their own name. Person X and a Father Lorcan Sinnott signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. So X and Lorcan Sinnott have arrived since she's been missing yesterday. Right, get my name in that bad boy.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the, Séance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer.
I mean, GDPR just out the window. You go, oh, does XX stay here? He says, yes, of course, she was here.
Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select discuss evidence to ask Mr. Varley about Miss Dean. Observation: telegraph machine broken. You mentioned the telegraph machine is down. It is. Likely the storm shorted the battery. Terrible timing. I tried to wire up the replacement, but have had no luck. I'll have the groundsman look into it in the morning. I want to ask about this this washer room lady. The washerwoman. You will think me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a bee-nye. It would be fitting for this time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. What does that mean? So I can analyze this fella. Hand on pocket watch. He keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with something to do with me or something else? Crack in glasses. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must surely be recent, or he would have fixed them. I think that's everything we can see on this fella. Oh yeah, it says it. It says it right here, if I can read. So, evidence. Let's ask him about your cracked glasses, sir. Did you happen to drop your glasses? It's nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Interesting.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Okay, I want to have a look outside at the fountain. Because it said... Okay, by exploring and interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. To see which objects you can interact with, hold spacebar to enable detective vision. That's fun. So these are all the things. Basically everything in the room is what we can investigate. I want to look at this crest. The Blake family crest covers the hotel from a wooden shield to windows to letterheads. Okay. We got discs. What on earth could these be for? It's certain that they're important. Maybe they're a clue for their use somewhere else around here. Yoink! I could look at all of these private letters. Let's do that. This is a letter written in a swirly script. I think it may be Middle Eastern. A personal letter from a Victoria Lau. It has no reference to the manor or planned event whatsoever. Letters from a Mr. Dupre. He is half-heartedly inquiring about a business. A photo of him inside the manor is included. His expression is flat. Okay, that's cool. What's in the cupboard? What do you got in the cupboard, boy? An assortment of trashy romance novels. A paper from 3 years ago. The main story is the carriage accident that resulted in the death of the Marquess's wife. Saucy. Okay, we got some evidence. I want to have a look outside. Because it said whoever's laundry is being washed is in trouble. So whose clothes are these? There's something in the fountain where I thought I saw that woman. A shawl. I've got a bad feeling about this place. The art style is really cool. Like, it's really simple, but I find it really, really interesting. So we've got a statue. A bronze statue of a lady. It's not that old, a few years perhaps. A dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquess's wife. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives through her kind and charitable deeds. So she's the one that died in the carriage ride. Has anyone played any of the Mafias? I've played I've played Mafia 1, 2 and 3. I haven't played the newest one though. Number 2 is one of my favorite games. I really like, I love that. That game is really fun. I liked number 1 as well. I played the definitive edition. I didn't really get into number 3 though. Yeah, I think they're really fun games. Right, is there anything we missed on the fountain? No, we've looked at all of that. I didn't enjoy 3, but it's, you know, like any game, I always feel like making your own conclusion is the best thing. A barrel. A barrel of rusty-coloured rainwater. Leave no stone unturned. Okay, we can interact with the... Oh. We can interact with this window. Because it is left ajar. When interacting with a person or an object, you may have more than one object to choose from. An open window with strong vines climbing to it. I could probably climb up and have a look. I mean, let's climb in the window. We just got here. Oh.
What on earth? Sir, this is a restricted area, and that is a window.
Hello there.
I do not know why you went to such lengths to break in here, but that hardly matters now. This event is not open to people lacking in decorum.
Oh no.
You may take your bags and leave, sir.
I'm lacking in decorum. And did we lose? we failed the game. We got an instant fail. Guess we just do the whole thing again. Well done. Well done. Good job. Good job. Oh, that's so... I wonder where that takes us back to. Okay. So, that's how we get into his office. Useful for the future. I wonder if we can lure him out and then go look in his office and snoop. We should enter the telegraph room. There is a faint smell of burnt paper in the air here. Someone's burning a telegraph. There's nothing that I can see that would be causing the smell of burnt in the room. We've got the telegraph machine, we've got a page, we've got a battery, we can repair it. We've got envelopes. I can't believe we like insta-failed. Ugh, how embarrassing. Seems to be stationery, ink and so on. Okay. More newspapers. So I can crouch to get a better look underneath. Voltaic pile battery. A voltaic pile battery is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic, sorry, I can't read, battery with an output of 4V. Alright, I'm writing that down, I'm gonna forget. 4V. A cell is made up of two discs called an anode, and a cathode, separated by an electrolyte bridge. Zinc disc, electrolyte bridge, copper disc. Okay, that's the things that we grabbed. But what is the required output voltage? 4V, sir. Can you not read? Okay. Nothing in the desk. Close it up. So we can repair that. Let's just have a little look. Typewriter. Used to type messages, incoming guests, blah blah blah. I'm running out of time. Oh no. Oh no. Nothing in the bin. What was that? Something just typed on the typewriter behind me. Oh, does anyone speak Irish? I'm not going to attempt to read it because I will probably offend someone. But it is a sentence in, I'm assuming Gaelic then. I could have sworn this page was blank, but instead there's something here in Irish. If only the language hadn't been taken from us. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Ooh. I can listen to vents. I hear nothing. You know what it says? Do you think it will be spoilers for us to know? I don't think there's anything in here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Anything in the bin? No. So we need to make it 4. So we need 4 cells. We need copper, electrolyte, zinc. Oh, these are the burnt discs. You don't think so, or at least it's quite vague, so it doesn't mean anything, just adds to the spooks of it, to be honest. Alright, give us the sentence that was written in Irish. Oh, okay. So this is 4 and we need 6. So 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to do this 6 times. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3. 4, 4, 4. 5, 5, 5. 6, 6, 6. It's alive! I've fixed your telegraph machine, sir. Okay. It says, is this the way out? Ooh, that's spooky. That's spooky. Are we going to find... Ooh, let's see if Evelyn's luggage is in here, maybe. I need my detective vision. Oh, maybe we can read the... Okay. Emptied luggage of the hotel guests. So, locked of course, but there's a pattern on that lid. The way it's pulling me in, I'll have to return here later. Oh, interesting. Oh, so it has all of the guests. So that person is staying in room 46 then. Maybe that's how it works. So we can't touch anything else. Right. I wonder if we can listen into the manager's room. A salt bowl. So Mr. Varley is saying, blasted cold. Mr. Hunter had best get on with fixing that window soon. I want to get in there. More crates, more coats. A box of salt used to absorb moisture from the coats and boots kept here. Oh, that's smart. That is smart. Oh, maybe we can get Mr. Varley into the telegraph room and we can have a snoop in his room. Oh, Mr. Varley.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it.
Yes, Mr. Hunter.
Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
Lads, we got him. Oh yes, you just... Character locations, point of interest and rooms can be viewed on the map. Press 4 to access this. Ooh, okay, so we've got the courtyard. I like this. It's giving something I would have made in paint as a child, but obviously much better than child me could have created. Something I would have tried to create. So, I think this room is going to be locked. Oh no, it's not locked. A record of whose room is in which. Who is in which room. Useful information to have. There's something under it. Yes, I think this is Miss Dean's departure letter. On his desk. Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder does this match her signature in the book? Are there any differences between the signatures? Why, yes. The E's are different. The Y is different. The D is different. These signatures are close, but don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers, but who and why? You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1 to examine this. Ooh, this is cool. Oh my goodness. There's so much happening. I'm connecting the dots. This is my mind palace. A lot just went on. A lot just happened. Press Make Hypothesis to open the hypothesis panel. Complete a hypothesis by filling in the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Press Consider to determine if you are correct. So we have think, guest sign-in times, so we've got the guest sign-in times. 2 people arrived before us. Fake handwriting. Forged leaving letter. Let's read the leaving letter. So, to whom it may concern, such circumstances have come about that I can no longer stay, and so I have vacated my room and exited the hotel. You will have found funds with this letter. I am sure they are sufficient to settle my debts. Anything left may be given to the staff. I hope the rest of the event goes well and look forward to hearing the seance's outcome. Evelyn Dean. I should search the manager's office for information. The Manor's method for sending telegrams is now fixed. We got the discs. Ask about Miss Dean. Think. Okay. Oh, okay. So we add 2 and 2 together. What was this? So he had broken glasses as well. Can we investigate more? Do you think we can get more information? No, okay, we've got to do this as part of the thing. So Miss Dean's departure. The manager, protect. Miss Dean's departure. Letter is forged. Miss Dean's departure letter is forged. That's the hypothesis. What if? I know what happened here.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel, and somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit? Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland.
So it can't be the person that can't write.
The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
Facts about the culprit. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean. As each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit, information you know about the culprit will appear in the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. Oh, so we can investigate specific people as well. This is really cool. So we have 15 minutes to
Mr. Ward.
search his...
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Okay, we've got like 2 minutes. Room rack. Okay, Miss Dean's name is not here, but there are only 4 unoccupied rooms. 2, 7, 15, and 21. One of these must have housed her. A letter from a supplier requesting payment for goods delivered here. Okay, so they're not paying people. Interesting. Oh, there's a safe. Various letters from the guests making requests of the hotel for the duration of their stay. Letters requesting a gramophone records for the room, respectively for the drawing room, the bedroom, and the bedroom of one Dr. Callahan. A letter complaining about the housekeeper and her over-familiarity. Curiosity. Alright, we will be back for you, Mr. Safe. A response to Mr. Varley, who seems to have asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him that the child is safe, but is otherwise not forthcoming. Mr. Varley, you sneaky. Mail to be delivered into town. Nothing except supplies. Hat box. An empty hat box. Alright. I think we need to climb out. Oh, staff roster. That'll be useful. A list of the staff's rota for the next day. I've recorded their movements in my timetable in case it proves useful. Okay. Alright, let's head out and come back in the entrance so he doesn't see us leave his office. I think that's the best thing. Oh! That shawl has vanished. Where's the shawl gone?
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. The porter shall meet us there.
Ooh. This is cool. Oh, why are these pictures so creepy? Oh no. Oh, I hate that. Oh, look, he's got no eyes. The plaque tells me this is Walter Blake, the Marquess's only child. Oh my goodness. What a creepy, creepy portrait. I imagine we'll have time to look through here more. That's the bathroom. I like that. That's in like those old style architecture. Northeast corridor. Library. Shield. A terrifying looking family. Closed in preparation for Saturday evening's ball. Drawing room. Southeast corridor. A strange contraption. I wonder what its function is. What is it measuring? That's some Scooby-Doo looking stuff. Right, we've got 4 minutes. We can have a look at the paintings. The first Marquess of Doon. Edward Blake, the man who built the manor according to the plaque. Jonathan Blake, the owner of this estate, painted here with his young son Walter and his late wife Mary. So Jonathan owns it now. Oh, who is that? We got a ghost. Well, where did she go? Was that a ghost? Get a grip, Declan. You're tired and this place is getting to you. Spooky. What's this mystery? What's in the safe?
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
We'll have a look at the other paintings.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
Oh, room plan. Oh, we reached 12. Okay, we don't have any more time to talk to people.
You almost have it, sir. Room 4.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Little hiding spot. Now this is quite nice. That's less nice. We've got a gramophone, a nice big chair, a nice fire. My luggage. I won't unpack in case I find myself needing a hasty retreat. Nothing in the nightstand. Anything under the bed. A fine gramophone. Not my kind of thing. Not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Strange still, it does not come with any recordings. There is a little stool. A thick rug with an unremarkable design. Alright. Poor Foxy. Off to bed, I guess. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Let's have a little sleep. You know, a long travel day for him. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's... I don't know if I could sleep with that staring at me. Oh no. Can I go to bed? What's that? That's my feet. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's handprints all on the windows. Oh, there was someone there. I'll have to rewatch that. Someone was behind me. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe we've got to do it like all in one. This is... Oh my goodness, this is going to be difficult. my goodness. Thank you for clipping that as well. What a spooky dream! Oh my goodness.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid. Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's séance.
You went back and someone definitely closed those doors behind you. I turned back and I just like saw like an eye as it was like closing. That was so spooky. I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's séance.
Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd. What on earth was that?
Something went with a crash, bang, and a wallop. Now let's have a look at these, So... Okay, so we're learning sigils. So we've got sigil, a sigil that dissolves whatever it has been linked to. Again, I will avoid trying to pronounce these words because I do not want to offend people. Usually I will give it a go, but I know Irish is just... It reads completely different to how I would think it would read, I think. A sigil that unlocks doors that have been magically sealed. A strange sigil I saw in my dream that woke me on using it. Hauntings. Oh. Damn, this is cool. Right, what's going on outside? Something spooky. Oh.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all he had to do was hit the wrong part.
The stable master and groundsman, Mr. Dara Hunter. Given the attire, he is likely Father Lorcan Sinnott. Those whispering women, only one matching pair signed in at the same time, are Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy MacLeod. MacLeod?
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, the housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
I feel like I'm being introduced to like all of the characters in an Agatha Christie novel, and I'm enjoying it. Why are we looking at this creepy boy picture in the middle?
Miss Murphy.
Oh damn, Jonathan, you don't look like your picture, like your painting. Damn, Daniel.
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy, the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
The Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house, Walter? Where is Walter? The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Gosh, yes, we must keep decorum. Aunt, perhaps then this is our Rory. Oh my. I'm gonna have to look up how to pronounce this name. Feed Callahan? I will do some Googling.
Ha! She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
We've got a druid. Mr. O'Finn. He wasn't in the sign book, so he must be X. Domhnall O'Finn.
A bad omen? And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Oh, what this pin she's wearing is.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Oh, he's got a nice voice. Smooth.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
A French accent. He is likely Mr. Toussaint then. By process of elimination then, that distracted man must be Cathal O'Meara. And of those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrivals, who is our newest guest?
Oh, are they all looking at me? Oh, they all turn to me. I look so like a vampire.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Saved by the bellboy. So we've got an hour until breakfast. One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the séance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have of finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Oh, it's a game of snooping.
Un moment. Monsieur?
No way.
You would be Declan Ward, correct?
We love a snoop. We love to snoop around here. We just love it.
Allow me to even the playing field. I am Etienne Toussaint, the banker of fraudulent mystics. And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Oh, so we've got our non-believer. Let's analyse him first. Let's give him a good look over. He's got something in his wee pocket there. A notebook, worn around the edges, kept close to hand. Society of Psychical Research symbol. A crest which reads Society of Psychical Research. All observations discovered. So we just spent a minute staring at this man. He knows who I am. How does he know who I am? You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I have read about. Mr. Toussaint has suggested that there may be frauds at the event, con artists hoping to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Searching out fraud must be easy work at such an event as this. In what way, monsieur? It's a séance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan and the rest are naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at gatherings such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. I want to know about his Society of Psychical Research. If I may ask, what does that crest you're wearing indicate? Ah, it's the emblem of the Society of Psychical Research. How many times can you say that one? A grouping of curious individuals who try to apply academic rigor to paranormal situations. It's a mixed set, some believers and some skeptics, some in between. But I find it suits me to have like-minded people to share my work with. So you suspect someone then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will uncover more about their relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the séance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out if what your deductions have revealed. Okay. Hypothesis unlocked. So form hypothesis. So Etienne Toussaint. I really enjoy this. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. So Etienne Toussaint, a French academic and debunker of false mystics. Why is Mr. Toussaint here, and does it tie with Miss Dean's disappearance? I can build a profile on Mr. Toussaint by analysing him, speaking to other guests, and searching the manor. A notebook worn around the edges. Mr. Toussaint seems to know who I am. Mr. Toussaint has suggested there are frauds at the event, con artists, hoping to take advantage of the vulnerable. Proof is needed to declare someone a fraud. Okay. So it says we have enough. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to... No. Coerce me into investigating a fraudulent... a fraudulence for his society. So he wants me to investigate it. What if this doesn't seem right? His goal is to research, no, is to coerce me into investigating a guest for his society. He wants to investigate a guest for fraudulence. We can make sentences. I know what happened here. That's fun.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Confront. Oh. Confront. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent.
Oh. He was like, yeah.
I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this I'm sure.
Oh, we snoop in a hotel room.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet, no?
No.
You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour, yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You'll be out no long after, I assure you.
We're being blackmailed.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Snooping. So what does E do? Act on Etienne Toussaint. Action unlocked. What does that mean? You can eavesdrop private conversations to discover more clues.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No, no use for one. Drudgery is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. I hope it served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
Oh, welcome, welcome, Lucy. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. We are checking out a new game, which is like a mystery game. Horror mystery, though. There is ghosts. So, Mr. O'Finn is the one that cannot read. Welcome, welcome, JRT. Hope you're having a good Tuesday too. Like I say, we are starting a new game that is really piqued my interest. It's really cool.
No, I was planning on taking some notes.
So we are eavesdropping. We are snooping. And yeah, thankfully not as hot. It's been raining here too, so it's not too bad. Mimosa has been a little bit unwell though, so I have been on nursing duties. But now I'm on snooping duties.
I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
I guess some haven't.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Oh, thank you. Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. I'll make note of that. So she's downstairs. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This will be added to the timetable. As you learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for the schedule of that time slot. Okay, that's interesting. So we will be able to know where someone will be for that hour, and assuming then their character model won't move rooms. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. Oh, well, perfect. So we want to set a reminder for breakfast. The masked ball, we would love a reminder. And obviously the silent dinner and the seance. They're going to be the big ones. So this is going to be our end of day there. So maybe we can do like 1 day per stream, maybe? Or we could do half days as well. Depends how long it is. So we know where the staff will be. We know she's in the atrium. Okay. So we can talk. I think we snooped through this this lady's room. This is where we saw the ghost yesterday. Oh, they don't work? I'll have to update them. But thank you for letting me know. Thank you, thank you. Which one was the map? This is the map. And we can see them as well. Okay. So, Mrs. Erickson is on room 19. Alright, let's get snooping. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. Attendees list. Targets. Miss Dean's name is circled. Combination lock. What's the combination for this, I wonder? Oh. Oh, a burned letter. The remains of a letter from a contract telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. So this woman's heart has been broken. But she is non-magical. she also has the creepy deer head. She's got some nice looking shoes. What books is she reading? A book by Mr. Toussaint. Frauds and Their Methodology. Volume 2. It has pages bookmarked. So she's investigating him too. We all want to be magical girlies. That's so true. Schedule. Mrs. Erickson's schedule for this weekend. I have noted her movement on my timetable. Lovely. Don't need to look at her clothes, do I? No. Oh, well, that's a normal outfit. A dress bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. You know what? She's got a flair for the dramatics, and I can appreciate that. I can appreciate a drama girly. A syringe. A mixture of morphine and scopolaminum? Apologies, I don't know what that is. I know what morphine is. I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is it for her own use or for something more sinister? What are you up to? Interesting. What about her shoes? A variety of average-sized shoes. Average-sized. That seems like a pointed fact. Alright, we have got Hogda. A book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. A spiritualistic society.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
Oh. HOGD? HOGD, that sounds like a combination lock. HOGD. That was it. We're in. Rich red candles. Something about them leaves me uncomfortable. There was a lot of red candles around in my dream as well. So maybe that has something to do with it. Runes. Small stones with runes roughly carved into them. Collection of notes. Some ancient looking pages. Illuminatus Magicus Consumato. Or Matteo. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Maybe Evelyn was magical, so she wants her heart to get her power. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. She had that targets with Evelyn Dean on it. Candles, a knife, bog oak. Everything required to carry out the ritual. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. What is this lady up to? Damn girl. This looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God, she can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. Close this bad boy up. Okay, I can't, like, unlock it. So, I mean, that seems fairly clear cut. She has no magic. She wished for magic. She got told, no, you ain't never gonna be magical. So then she came to this seance, which would attract people with magical properties, selected a target, plans to sedate them and eat their heart. Oh, case cracked. Got him. So let's have a look. She's a girl with a plan. You can respect that. Her plan is to eat someone's heart, though. Her plan is to eat a heart. Is she the hag? I mean, she could be. I've been warned to watch Mrs. Erickson. She is not who she claims to be. I can build a profile by analysing her, speaking to other guests, and searching the manor. A key to room 19 where she's staying. A syringe of narcotics. A list of names. Burnt paper. Ritual pages. Act. Confront. So I think we go and look at her. We don't want to jump to conclusions. Let's have a chat with this fella as well. A roughly made crown of wood and leather. Ornate belt. His belt is quite eye-catching. A great big bushy beard. Wild hair and beard. He looks like he's living a hermit's lifestyle. A yew branch with the simplest ornamentation, but he carries it proudly.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Let's see, what can we talk about? Let's ask about his crown. The unusual crown you wear. Crown? That's the pale speaking in you, lad. It's a circlet. It's a sign of my station as a druid, a protector of this land and its inhabitants. Crown. Let's ask him about being a druid. You said you're a druid? As much as anyone can be. The Catholics didn't leave much of a trace of the old ways, but I pieced together a tradition that feels alright to me and called it druidism. No more made up than anything else, mind. For the most part, I treat all natural things as equal in value. People, plants, animals, and places. Real places, the wild and such. Not man-made structures, not man-made intrusions like this manor. Bloody eyesore. So let's ask him about his code of conduct. What is the code you live by? It's nothing fancy. I treat all people, creatures, plants, places as equal. I leave no trace. I burn safely. And I leave my share for the other folks. What an interesting guy.
Only do something if you want. Not because you should.
Alright. Let's have a look at this painting. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She is holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. That's curious. The plaque reads, Lady Wilhelmina Blake. So it's only her and him down here. We had a look at the pictures yesterday. Let's have a look at this lady. A crest on a necklace, an elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. Costume jewelry. An array of jewelry, the sort worn by spiritualists and show women. Nervous energy. She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable for some reason. For what reason? So all her jewelry is costume jewelry. It's all fake. The outfit in her room was fake. Oh, we can create a hypothesis as well. So, Hazel Erickson is from the lower middle class, and she arrived on the 26th of October. An American medium who Mr. Toussaint seems to think is a fraud. We have not yet talked. Why Mrs. Erickson is here, and does it tie in with Miss Dean's disappearance? I overheard Mrs. Erickson, and it seems she will not be in her room till after breakfast. We've seen these. A suspicious box that we had a look in. A book, Hermetic Order of Golden Dawn. A collection of notes found in the lockbox. We examined them. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn is a semi-secret magical society established in England. An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol, however. Costume jewelry. An array of jewelry the woman saw worn by spiritualists and show women. Nervous energy. So we can create a hypothesis. Hazel's goal is to consume so I would guess it's to consume the heart to steal her magical properties. Consume the heart of Evelyn Dean Hazel Erickson's goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities. What if? I know what happened here. I enjoy
Mrs.
that.
Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
So, do we talk with him first, or do we talk with her first? Will that change anything? Maybe we speak with him? Can I save and then come back? So I'm going to save. I'm going to talk to him. And then we'll come and confront her before breakfast.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Let's see. I found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought this might be of interest to you. It does, but a scrap, you say? Is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we could convince anyone of forgery, however real it may be. Okay, so we need proof.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Let's talk with her and see what happens.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward. Mrs.
Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Are you a medium, hen? Are you really? Do you know anything about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Miss Erickson? Do I? I would sure hope so. Let's see, what can I tell you? We're a society of those interested in magic, especially the divine. What you'll hear called high magic. Right now, the Egyptian style is in fashion. The society is based in London. You should see about it, you know, if ever you find yourself over there. Can I ask what the crest of the... I bet those ringlets are fake too. I'm going to ask her about her costume jewellery. What crest you're wearing symbolises. So this is the symbol of the Hermetic Golden Order. Does your jewellery have any particular meaning at all? Does your cheap costume jewellery have any meaning? Oh no, there are symbols of that, anything of the sort, but different colours and stones are thought to have magical correspondences. It's almost standard as the mystical attire. It lets people know exactly why I am here and what I do. Why are you so nervous? Are you all right, Miss Erickson? You seem uncomfortable. As if to comment on it would make me more comfortable. I'm fine, Mr. Ward, thank you. Confront. Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly...
Just that good, hen?
Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you?
Oh, lady.
Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why?
Gosh, lady. We haven't even had breakfast yet.
Am I to be punished in this life, and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
She's very calm about me saying she's going to eat someone's heart. Good lord, the woman is insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Tucson will have an idea. Oh my goodness. So we have a new action unlocked. Act on Hazel Erickson. Additional action in the mind map. Okay, so we've got... She intends to murder and eat someone's heart. I must find a way to stop her. She confessed that she is a fraud. So I can use that as my evidence. I confronted her, and now I can act. So we need to stop her from eating someone's heart. Okay. This is cool. Mr. Tucson, I have found quite the juicy goss for you.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact.
Interesting that she thinks she can successfully perform this ritual to gain magical powers that she doesn't possess. Surely you need the magical powers for the ritual to work.
Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan.
In a manner so foul.
Yeah, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much.
Can't you do this, Etienne?
She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin.
I mean,
the record shows she certainly coned enough of that in her time.
God forbid this woman have hobbies, okay? Who are we to stop her? You know?
As for you and me, Monsieur Ward, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir. Mystery solved. Mr. Tucson is no longer attending the séance. Mr. Tucson now has the information he needed on Mrs. Erickson, which will also ensure he does not do something more terrible. which will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. Oh, what's this? Oh. The gauge decreases and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the séance. What exactly is this device monitoring and why? Maybe we need more people at the séance. Or maybe we need to get them all out. Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. The plot. Thick.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward?
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Hmm? By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What is this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did it get here? No postmark. It came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. Sunday the 24th. She talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seems to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Monday the 25th. It seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. So a page has been torn. It seems some pages were torn out. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing. She speaks of feelings of dread and that she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. A sigil with dreams scrawled next to it. I saw this. In my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we all have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I'm sure there could be something there. Right, so we ask people about their dreams. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that or otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? So we need to find her bedroom. So it's 21, 15, 7, and 2 that are unassigned. This one that's unassigned is locked. So that would be my guess. Let's see if our druid friend has had any weird dreams.
And you're back. What can I do you for?
Have you ever had odd dreams since getting here? Strange dreams. Funny you say. I don't recall the dream, but I woke up this morning with both a wanting to stay and wanting to get the hell out of this place. Sure, how am I meant to do both? I wouldn't say that's a direct match for the dreams Miss Dean and I had. It's close, but not enough.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
Alright, fella. Alright, we need to confront her.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
Mrs. Erickson, we need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
Oh.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool.
Pick up your costume and get on out of here.
I wanted so much to be special. To have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that.
She really wanted to be special.
If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more.
We broke her heart.
Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Just one little heart, yeah. Mystery solved. Mrs. Erickson is no longer attending the seance. I was right. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I'm still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. Okay, so the goal is to get it as down as possible. We ruined her hobby. If this seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Miss Dean may be even in more danger than I realised. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner, with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she has already done? That is, if she even realises she needs to. Regardless, she's no longer my concern. Well, job's a good one. Right, we have 15 minutes before dinner, or before breakfast. We haven't even made it to breakfast yet, my goodness. So, on a map of the upper floor, this should be useful for placing guests. So, we have the map. We need to find out which room Evelyn was in. And I'm going to guess it was room 15. So we need to head to the southeast corridor upper, which is this way, I think. hourglass. Southeast upper. A bust of Thomas Blake. Oh, it's actually quite nice in here. So 15. Wait. Strange marks on the wall. The door to room 15 appears to be missing. The markings on the wall look similar to those in my dream, but without pattern. How would I even go about finding such a thing? Whatever has caused this to vanish, might this have been Miss Dean's room? Following leads will help you progress and solve mysteries. Reviewing the mystery map can help you remember what you have and haven't already investigated. So open the mystery map. Further clues can be revealed by discussing evidence with characters. The info panel on the right can show you who you can discuss a specific topic with. Characters' portraits will appear underneath the topics that can be discussed with them. Characters you haven't spoken to will be shown with a question mark icon. Some topics are locked from discussion with certain characters until you have gained specific information. When this is the case, you will see a lock icon. So, mysteries. This is the culprit. So we have the dream. We have Miss Dean's bedroom. I should find out the bedroom, so let's investigate this further. So, on the hunt for Miss Dean's room. Room assignments. 7, 2, 15 and 21 are unoccupied. Room 2. Room 7. Room 13. Room 21. The disappeared door. There was once a door here. I must find a way to make it reappear. Missing doorway. One of the hotel's doors is missing. Somehow closed over. Have we seen them all? The dream. So we've got strange dreams are happening. So can we use this? It was triangles. Oh, they go in between as well. That's wrong. Oh, okay. I need to bring up my sigil. Records. Distinguish. So it's one of these sigils. I'm gonna take pictures so I can remember them. I could have drawn it and that would have been a bit cooler, but a picture is just a little bit quicker. So... can I use this? It's not that one. It's not Scroyce. Is it just a big triangle? No. Can it not go? It has to go down that way. Okay. So it has to be this one then. Unless we haven't got the sigil for this yet. Because I can't just do a big old triangle. I can't do... oh, it's showing me which ways it can go. No? I don't think I can make any of the sigils we have yet. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have the right sigil yet. A knocked plant. Oh, what knocked it over? That's the towers. What a macabre painting. The painting is off-center. Something happened here in this corridor. Closet with cleaning supplies, bed linens and towels. Look. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if we get into one of these side rooms. Oh, follow the trail through the manor. So, something knocked this. Then it knocked that painting. Then it knocked this. So they must have gone through the east tower. This has been knocked. Percival Blake, the 4th Marquess of Doon. Well, he's lost an eye. Oh. An arch. Another pattern. Oh. So I don't think we've got this this sigil to open yet. The Sun Arch. Okay, so this is in Miss Dean's room mystery. The trail. Signs of a trail that were left through Blake Manor. I should follow the trail. So if I interact with the painting that was knocked. The painting is off balance. But this one isn't off balance. So let's assume they went through this door. Is anything here off balance? That's the basement. A painting of a stag askew. Beatrix Blake. So that's the atrium again. Maybe we should head there for breakfast and then follow this, pick the trail back up again afterwards. Mr. Varley.
Mr. Ward, I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m., located in the east corridor here.
I wonder what we're going to get for breakfast.
And your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Is there anything else I can help with?
Missing a doorway. Which room was Miss Dean staying in? She was in room... I would need to check my records. She had a southern view, I recall, her complaining about the noise as new guests arrived. Though why that matters now, she's gone, it's beyond me. The door to room 15, it's missing. A missing door. Ah, you mean the rumours. It's long been said that Percival Blake walled up a scullery girl after she refused his advances. Oh my goodness. Then the same with her fiancé, who came looking after her. Percival Blake was documented as a jealous and bitterly angry man, so it is possible. But in the 100 plus years since his passing, no hidden rooms or walled up bodies have ever been found. Certainly it predates the manor becoming a hotel, so I suspect it was not our room 15. Of course, the missing bodies were not found anywhere else either, so nothing can be entirely ruled out. Likely they fled here for a better life in the, at the time, newly discovered America. There's more information on this and other topics in the library. Bit of a H.H. Holmes, yes. Bit of a, yeah. Interesting.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Certainly.
That's horrible. Certain topics can be researched in the library to uncover further information. Key research topics will always be found on the research desk. The bookshelves can be used to gain supplementary information. Topics can be learned from other characters' evidence and other researched topics. So I feel like this game is going to be a lot of time management and how well we manage our time in finding the different things. And also like talking to different people, tracking people down and getting the right information at the right times. So that is a scary thought. I'm not good at those things. Right. That's the ballroom. Which room did he say the... Blake family residence is off that way. That will be interesting. Walled garden. Breakfast in the dining room. Where is the dining room? Which one is the dining room? That's the lobby. Is this the dining room? That's the library. That's the ballroom. That's the drawing room. Which way to the dining room, good sir? I'm looking for my breakfast. Okay, so this will tell us when things are. So Saturday we've got The History of Blake Manor by the Marquess Blake. The Other Crowd by Miss Callahan. We Know What We Know of Ghosts by Miss Mantovani. Catholic Mass hosted by Father Sinnott. Irish Mythology by Dr. Callahan, and History of the Region by Mr. Coventry. Alright. Protestant service, 11 a.m. in the church. Right, that's the drawing room. That's the ballroom. Where's the dining room? That's the West Tower. Oh, we're a bit lost.
May I be of service?
Where's the dining room? Where's the dining room, sir? Oh, people, documents, observations, learned. Analysis. Ah. Okay. We can ask if he's had any strange dreams. I've had the strangest dreams since coming here. Is that something many people report? I have heard that said. It's not something you experience yourself. I have worked here for nearly 20 years, Mr. Ward. I don't often sleep off the ground, so I could not guess what a normal dream would be for me. When one spends so much time in a place, to dream of corridors and doorways and windows is sadly quite normal. I wouldn't say that's a direct match. Close, but not enough.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
9 a.m. Breakfast time. Breakfast in the dining room. But where on earth is the dining room? Oh, hello, Miss Erickson. Southeast corridor. That's the ballroom. You're the library. Where's the dining room? Am I blind? Maybe it's off one of these rooms. We shall find it. That's the library. Dining room. Staff only. Water closet. Dining room. Breakfast is served from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m, lunch from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m, dinner on Saturday is from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m, dinner on Sunday is a silent dinner from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Admittance to meals is closed on the half hour. Let's have a look at this boy. Shaky hands. He seems to be suffering from some kind of tremor. Oh boy. A Celtic cross, though it seems somewhat different to many I have seen. Sunken red eyes. His eyes are red as if something is irritating them. Let's have a little chat.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
I've come for my dinner.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
Oh, we can't have a chat with him.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's séance, and why, apparently, is so impressive.
Oh, we'll have a quick meal.
Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
She means I am an undertaker.
Oh.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this Grand Séance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand. All séances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them? So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a séance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved. Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks through the medium themselves. But those cases are debunked at worst, and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up. Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves.
So he's been to these before. This ain't his first rodeo.
Miss Mantovani intends to...
Oh.
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh no, sir, thank you. I managed to drop it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
Yoink. Oh, exciting. So we are back after a ruckus, and we have grabbed a key.
That poor woman. Anyway, where was I? Yes. The hope is that Miss Mantovani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman, or middlewoman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Maybe we need to make it so there's only magical people at the seance.
Is that really possible?
Tomorrow night, the veil between worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country. Then, the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the danger lies.
Danger?
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
I like this guy.
Do you think we'll be in danger attending the seance?
I am putting my trust in Miss Mantovani. I don't believe she'll lead us wrong. We'll be fine, I think. So long as no one disturbs her workings.
Perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than I initially planned.
Do you think we'll be in danger if we go and talk with spirits? Nah. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? It's just a spot of fun. It's just a spot of fun. Live a little. Talk to a few ghosts, you know.
But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr. Dupre. I want to know more about your practice. After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
It would be my pleasure.
These two.
But
oh my.
I could have sworn I'd left my key here. Maybe I dropped it.
Oh, that's so where could your key possibly be? Oh no, she's lost her key.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
Of course, madam. I'll be in the courtyard, should you find time to join me.
Okay, so we can go and look in her room quickly, return the key, and go speak with them in the courtyard. So we have her room in... Who's this fellow? Thomas Blake. Okay. So this is where the... Oh, yes. Yes. Little... Let's have a chat with him.
The name's Doyle, sir. I'm the porter here. If you need anything, you let me know.
I will. Thank you, Mr. Doyle.
I don't recognize the cross you're wearing. Does it have a particular meaning? I don't know. I seem to have always had it. Don't care much for the church, God forgive me, but I wear this daily. It's part of me, I guess. What is that about? You look tired. Has the event been heavy on you? Tired. I guess you're right. Both counts. I'm tired and this event isn't helping. Have you been having suspicious dreams, boy? The night I got here, I had the strangest dream, like I was trapped in a long corridor somewhere in the manor. Things like that happen here. I don't want to talk about it. My suggestion is a stiff drink before bed or two. Thank you very much.
I'll leave you be.
So I wonder if we then have the option to like have a drink and we just won't have these dreams.
Yeah, all right.
Interesting. I love these, like, Mind Palace. I can see the red tape or the red string. Investigate his room. Let's go rifle through his things. Let's get to snooping. So Olivia Darcy is the upper middle class. An English writer with a sharp personality. Thank you. Why is Miss Darcy here? And does it tie in with Miss Dean's disappearance? We have her room key, room 13. Let's go check out room 13. Profile her. So timetable. We know that she'll be in the lobby until 11 a.m. and he'll be in the front courtyard. Okay. So, let's go and search her room. And we get to the atrium. Gotta find our way around this place somehow. So we want room 13. One on... Unfortunately, not one of these rooms. This would be really useful to know. Get into one of the side rooms. We've got snooping to be doing. Lots and lots of snooping. She's in this one, I believe. If I can read a map correctly. Let's have another save. I'm so intrigued by this game, and I feel like it will be one of those ones that you might be able to like find out more and more if you replay. I'm not sure. A book on spiritualism. The information within seems targeted to the inexperienced. So she is just here, I think, as a writer. I'm getting flashbacked by this wardrobe. She has a nice looking dress. Her shoe seems to be of a medium size. People's shoe size, I think, is going to be important. An assortment of clothing. Close this wardrobe up. A Protestant cross. Yeah, I'm really intrigued by this. Nothing in the vanity chest. No, we can't interact with them. Note she is making about the event. They seem less academic in nature and more for a work of fiction. Those blasted dreams of home. I don't want to go home. Not after what happened. I want a new life. She's having dreams. There's loose page slipped in here. A medical certificate showing Miss Darcy was bedbound for some reason in the autumn of last year. The doctor listed it as medical code UO33, whatever that means. I bet we can go to the library to find out what that means. Oh, you got 15 new sound redemptions. Very nice. Rather racy letters to Miss Darcy's husband, but they don't seem to be written by Miss Darcy herself. Oh. They date as far back as August last year. Does that writing look familiar? The E. Well, what else is similar? What else is similar? The E's? The E's are similar. And the dot, the R, what else is similar? The A's. The handwriting matches. It seems Miss Dean is the author of these letters to Mr. Darcy. Miss Dean was having an affair with Mr. Darcy. Drama, juicy goss. Oh, love it. Miss Darcy has a connection to Miss Dean, one with an inbuilt motive. So, Miss Dean was sleeping with her husband. So she might not be that fond of Miss Dean. Miss Dean, what have you got up to? Some novels, a few bookmarked partway through. Nightstand, a book of poetry. Don't think I've ever been to a hotel where there's a book of poetry in there. Nice little stool. Oh, you can open the stool. Poison. Why on earth does Miss Darcy have a bottle of thallium? Drama. Oh. She has an information of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Seems rather rudimentary reading for a fully fledged member. So we can talk to her with that. A book that has clearly been handled with care. The plot. It thickens. I think we've found everything in this room. Oh no. Schedule. Miss Darcy's schedule for the weekend. I've noted her movements in my timetable. It's a good thing these people write down what they're going to do hour by hour. How intriguing. That's just clothes. I think that's everything in this room. I want to check out the library. So let's go to the library. We'll turn in the key as well. Oh, look at what we just found. Silly me. I think we can go this way. I wonder if we can pass time with these hourglasses. I want the library. That's the bathroom. Are we still upstairs? We have gone the wrong way. Quelle surprise, we got lost. You can skip to the next hour using an hourglass. I don't want to, though. I feel like I'm not going to want to do that because I feel like I'm going to have things I want to look at. Interesting. Why is this chair in the middle of the hall? Is that what I heard? I heard something move. Did that chair, did it move on its own? Interesting. Alright, let's head. We want to head to the library. You need a comfy chair to take a break from snooping. The ghosts were looking out for me. Oh. A research desk. This will be useful if I want to look anything up. Religion. Blake history. Blake history. Spiritualism. Irish folklore. Look at all of this research. Oh, someone's schedule. It looks to be Miss Quinn's schedule. I've made a note of her movements in the timetable. Irish history. World history. Flora and fauna. Medicine. That's what I want. Collection of medical books. Some practices long outdated. Is there anything I want to look up? Look up Miss Darcy's medical code. It says here this code is used to indicate spontaneous abortion or miscarriage in common parlance. Oh no. So she had a miscarriage, that led her to be bedridden for an entire season, and during that time her husband is sleeping with this Miss Dean. This poor woman. It seems that the condition being listed as a bad cold is a euphemism. Disgusting. Exactly. Look up folk healing. Many accomplished modern doctors and physicians have been born, raised and trained in Ireland, and thus there is no shortage of doctors here. Ireland is home to parallel discipline known as folk healing. That is the tradition of treating ailments common and uncommon with hedge magic from the tangible, such as the application of herbal teas and tinctures, to the intangible and somewhat more fantastical, often the creation or application of charms or rites. While there is a belief that such ability is available to anyone, particularly the prowess is noted amongst the community, and often leads to one or two people being noted authorities on practice within their communities. Oh my goodness, my heart breaks for poor Miss Darcy. Let's see what we can research. What a grumpy looking fellow this is. Edward Blake, the man who built the original manor in the 1650s. It looks to have been extended many times over since. Mary Blake, Percival Blake, Wilhelmina Blake. Medical codes. Okay, so anything we want to look up we can do. The information on Mary Blake. After her marriage to Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, in 1881, she gained the title of Marchioness. Marchioness Blake established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, the Marchioness constructed and funded several orphanages, ragged schools, and widows' almshouses in impoverished rural towns and villages across Connacht. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing the words again. The Marchioness committed much of the Blake fortune to the foundation and organised fundraising events across Ireland and Great Britain. She spent her free time teaching English in one of the foundation's local schools and privately funded the university education of over 40 pupils. Marchioness Blake took up a position of philanthropist and charity worker, acting as a pillar of her community and the image of a God-fearing woman until her death in 1894. Something tells me that her death is not going to have been the accident that it's written to be. So we have Percival Blake. Percival Blake became the Marquess of Doon at the age of 19 when his father, Reynard, died of food poisoning. This was in 1739. He ruled through the Great Freeze, the Year of the Slaughter, the Jacobite Rising, until he drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. My goodness, what a life. What a life. I see some annotations that suggest he did not drown in the tsunami, more that he was drowned during it. Seems that he was not popular with the people around him. In 1744, a scullery maid went missing. Rumour suggested that she rejected the advances he made. Her fiancé came from a nearby village to find her, and he too wasn't heard from again. How dare you mispronounce names from places from a different language. So true. Various notes are added from different periods that say staff believed he walled them up alive. One note says they can still be heard sobbing from one another through the darker months. Despite this gruesome reputation, a portrait of him still resides in the East Tower. Oh my goodness. Information on Wilhelmina Blake. Oh, we'll have a read. Wilhelmina August Blake was born in 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29th, 1828. So it's the anniversary of her disappearance. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with the piano recitals in the drawing room. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology after her uncle, Lord Bernard Blake, gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an expedition in Giza. The vase disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. After she vanished, her younger sister Elizabeth experienced episodes of melancholy and would roam the grounds searching for Wilhelmina, adamant she had never left Blake Manor. No body was ever found for Wilhelmina, and so her final whereabouts and fate remain unknown. Oh my goodness. None of the Blake family seem to pass away peacefully. They all seem to die quite tragic and horrific deaths. A bottle of sherry. It's open, but it's missing a drink or two's worth. That's the schedule. Various books detailing historical land ownership in this region. A map of Ireland and one of Connaught, the region this hotel sits in. Some sections are carefully marked out. Interesting. Alright. I think we can we'll finish up quickly. We'll finish up soon. I just want to finish off what we were doing. So I'm going to return the key that I conveniently found in the dining room. And then I shall talk to... Let's analyse Mrs. Darcy. She does not seem impressed with something, the event, the attendees, or perhaps me. An intricate brooch, perhaps representing something, and less dainty than one would expect such a lady to wear. That was the brooch of the magical order. Evidence of a ring worn for a long time and since removed. Oh, she's done with that husband. She is done with that husband. Alright. She was coming to poison. Create hypothesis. Olivia Darcy's goal is to murder Miss Dean as revenge for the affair that occurred while she miscarried. What if I know what happened here?
Mrs. Darcy wants to murder Miss Dean. I should find and confront her about this.
How many enemies does Miss Dean have? Alright, let's save before we confront her.
Mr. Ward, you come back to me.
What can you tell me about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn? Oh, well, Mr. Ward, I'm not sure I should say anything at all. I wouldn't want to betray their trust in me, you understand. Confront. Your goal is to murder Miss Dean as revenge for the affair that occurred while you miscarried.
What a dark horse you are, Mr. Ward. But for what purpose? Why go to all this trouble? Would you mock me?
No, I'm not.
Or do you mean something worthwhile by it? I confess. I killed my husband. I did. It seemed to me there was nothing else I could do.
Oh.
Everything he put me through. I saw nothing but red until he was cold in the ground. And then I thought, it wasn't only him who wronged me. There was the woman, too, who had caught his attention. She must have known. Our Evelyn Dean.
Have I been calling her the wrong name this whole time? Have I been saying Evelyn? So it could be, though, that Evelyn didn't know about the wife. She could be innocent. We don't know
so
that.
Yes, I came here under his name, intent on finding her. To this forsaken backwater on the west coast of nowhere. To do something terrible to her. But now... Well, now I don't think I wish as much vengeance as I thought. But since I've been here... I didn't really believe in ghosts and magic before all this, you know. But I'll tell you this. I do now. My husband is haunting me.
Well, you did murder him.
I don't want vengeance, but I do want to be rid of him. And maybe he'll be content if he has her for company. If that is what it takes.
Well, there's no need to resort to such things, Mrs. Darcy. Let me see if I can do something about your husband.
Chance would be a damn fine thing.
Exorcism? Put the ghost to rest? Alright. That is wild. I was just gonna return your key. Well, I think on that note, we are gonna... On that bombshell, we are gonna end it there for tonight because it is just running over 3 hours. But I have had such a blast at the start of this game. Like, I'm really, like, I think if I wasn't streaming, I could be just playing this non-stop. This is really fun. And so intriguing. So many mysteries. Alright. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. And I will catch you tomorrow. Good night.